Scott Adkins, a new hero in Prisoner of War. Exclusive trailer review. War just got a whole lot closer to home. Imagine being held captive, forced to fight for your life as entertainment for your merciless captors. This is the chilling reality for British SAS officer James Wright, played by the incomparable Scott Adkins, in the gripping new WWII action thriller Prisoner of War. Published just in time to ignite the excitement of San Diego Comic-Con as part of the Kung Fu Extravaganza panel, Collider is proud to exclusively unveil the first official trailer for Prisoner of War, courtesy of WWII Entertainment. This highly anticipated period action film is set to hit limited theaters and VOD on September 19th. But here's where it gets intense. Directed by Louis Mandylor, known for his work on Rambo: Last Blood, and penned by Peter Cincotta, Marvel's Daredevil, Michael Copon, One Tree Hill, and the star himself, Scott Adkins, Prisoner of War plunges into the depths of human resilience. Adkins stars as James Wright, a British SAS officer captured by the Japanese and imprisoned in a Philippine POW camp. The stakes are raised when Wright and fellow prisoners are coerced into a brutal deathmatch, solely for the twisted amusement of their captors. With his back against the wall, Wright must summon the strength and will to not only save himself, but also his fellow captives. A year of non-stop action for Scott Adkins, following his recent outings in Day of Reckoning, a contemporary western that saw him team up with Billy Zane and is now streaming on Tubi, and The Killer's Game, an R-rated action thriller alongside Dave Bautista, streaming on Starz, also featuring Terry Crews and Ben Kingsley. Adkins shows no signs of slowing down. Notably, he made a memorable debut in the John Wick franchise, with John Wick Chapter 4, playing the enigmatic killer, and has also left his mark in the MCU as Lucian, one of Caecilius' zealots in Doctor Strange. His versatility was further highlighted in the 2022 vampire movie, Day Shift, starring alongside Jamie Foxx. And this is the part most people miss. Beyond the adrenaline-fueled action sequences, Prisoner of War delves into the psychological and emotional turmoil of war, questioning the very limits of human endurance. Will James Wright emerge as the hero his fellow prisoners so desperately need? Spark a conversation. How do you think films like Prisoner of War contribute to the broader narrative of war movies? Do they humanize conflict or sensationalize it? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Catch the gripping trailer for Prisoner of War above, and stay locked to Collider for the latest updates and in-depth coverage of the film, hitting select theaters and VOD on September 19th. Prisoner of War 2025 trailer and review. Scott Adkins' martial arts action thriller. Prepare for an intense cinematic experience. Scott Adkins takes center stage in the gripping film Prisoner of War, which is set to hit theaters and video-on-demand platforms on September 19th. This film promises to deliver a powerful narrative that explores the harrowing realities of war and survival. In this action-packed story, Scott Adkins portrays James Wright, a British SAS officer whose journey takes a dark turn when he is shot down during World War II. Captured by enemy forces, Wright finds himself imprisoned in a Japanese POW camp located in the Philippines. Here, he is forced to participate in the camp's brutal underground fighting matches, where the stakes are life and death. Adkins showcases his impressive martial arts abilities as he navigates the treacherous world of these no-holds-barred fights, much to the dismay of the camp's ruthless commander, Lieutenant Colonel Ito, played by Peter Cincotta. The film not only highlights Adkins' physical prowess, but also delves into the psychological toll of warfare and captivity. Directed by Louis Mandylor, who has previously collaborated with Adkins in the Debt Collector series, Prisoner of War is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. Adkins also shares writing credits with Mark Klebanoff, ensuring that the story is both engaging and authentic. The cast is rounded out by talented actors Michael Chapon and Masanori Mimoto, who contribute to the film's dynamic narrative. Before its official release, Prisoner of War will be featured at the Big Bad Film Festival in August, giving audiences a sneak peek at what promises to be a thrilling addition to the action genre. But here's where it gets controversial. The film raises important questions about the ethics of survival and the moral dilemmas faced by soldiers in extreme situations. How far would you go to survive? This thought-provoking theme invites viewers to reflect on their own values and beliefs. As we anticipate the release of Prisoner of War, what are your thoughts on the portrayal of violence in films? Do you believe it serves a purpose in storytelling, or does it glorify conflict? Share your opinions in the comments below. First look at Prisoner of War with Scott Adkins. Movie trailer and release date 2025. Get ready for an intense cinematic experience. WWII has just unveiled an exciting promotional trailer for the upcoming film Prisoner of War, directed by Louis Mandylor and featuring a star-studded cast including Scott Adkins, Peter Shinkota, Michael Copon, Donald Cerrone, and Michael Renee Walton. This gripping film is set to hit theaters nationwide on September 19th, 2025, and promises to deliver a powerful narrative that will keep audiences on the edge of their seats. In addition to the trailer, fans can look forward to a Blu-ray release of Prisoner of War, which will be available for purchase later this year. Alongside this announcement, an official U.S. theatrical poster has also been revealed, adding to the anticipation surrounding the film. A story of survival and courage. At the heart of Prisoner of War is the compelling story of British SAS officer James Wright, portrayed by the renowned martial arts star Scott Adkins. The film follows Wright as he becomes a prisoner of war, captured by Japanese forces and held in a brutal POW camp in the Philippines. As the prisoners face the harrowing reality of the Bataan Death March, they are forced to engage in savage death matches, staged for the amusement of their captors. This intense scenario sets the stage for Wright's trouble not only for his own survival, but also for the lives of his fellow inmates. Adkins delivers what many are calling a career-defining performance, embodying the resilience and determination of a man who may hold the key to their escape. Why this film matters. Prisoner of War is not just another action film. It delves into themes of bravery, sacrifice, and the human spirit's capacity to endure unimaginable hardships. As viewers, we are invited to reflect on the moral complexities of war and the lengths to which individuals will go to protect one another. But here's where it gets controversial. How do we reconcile the entertainment value of such brutal depictions with the real-life horrors faced by soldiers? Join the conversation. As we await the film's release, we encourage you to share your thoughts. What do you think about films that portray such intense and violent themes? Do they serve a purpose in educating audiences about the realities of war, or do they risk glorifying violence? Let us know in the comments below.